Hi, this is Navya, and today the story that I'm going to read is called A Sacred Bond. In the epic fable, the Mahabharata, Guru Dronacharya and Arjun, one of the Pandav brothers, shared a special bond with his Guru Dronacharya as teacher and student. Dronacharya was master in advanced military art and served as a teacher for the royal princes, the Kauravas and Pandavas. He found Arjun to be an exceptional student who outdid the others in the art of warfare and archery. He also saw in Arjun immense determination and predicted that he would one day become a great warrior. Because of these qualities, Guru Dronacharya had a special place for Arjun in his heart. He loved him as his own child. However, Duryodhan, the eldest of the Kauravas, was always jealous of his cousin brothers, the five Pandavas, the eldest of whom was Yudhishthira. He was not happy in attending the classes along with the Pandavas. He felt it beneath his dignity to learn the use of arms with his poor cousins, who had been orphaned due to the death of their father, Pandu. He thought that his guru was not fair while imparting military training to them. He also felt that his guru had always given more preferences to his favorite student, Arjun. He could not understand what Dronacharya liked about Arjun. He was just like the rest of them, and still the teacher treated him as if he was someone very special. One day, Duryodhan talked contemptuously with his brothers, making sure that Dronacharya heard what he had to say about him. "I will tell my guru," he said, "that he should not give special treatment to Arjun. Our Guru Dronacharya is very partial towards his students. He discriminates amongst his own disciples. He just pretends that Arjun is better than all of us." Guru Dronacharya heard the conversation and was greatly upset over the comments of Duryodhan, but he said nothing. He just smiled sadly at the jealous young prince. Guru Dronacharya knew that Duryodhan was blinded by his jealousy, and he could not sense the basic truth. Arjun was a class apart. None of the princes Dronacharya had taught so far could come even close to what Arjun was. Not only that, Arjun was also very down to earth and humble, and he never harbored any feeling of jealousy towards anyone. The following day, when the princes got ready with their bows and arrows to practice archery, Dronacharya took them to the far side of a clearing in the forest. There was a tall tree there, and he asked them to stop 100 yards away from it. With a smile, he announced, "My dear children, there in that tree is a bird. You have to hit the eye of the bird with a single arrow." His students looked at each other with surprise. Did their teacher really expect them to hit a bird 100 yards away, which was hidden among the trees, and that too with a single arrow? What kind of a test was this? He called out to them and said, "Now, all of you get ready for the test. As I call out your names one by one, please come forward." The five Pandavas silently and obediently stood in their places, waiting to be called. "Yudhishthir!" Dronacharya called out. "Take your weapon and aim at the bird." Yudhishthir pulled back the arrow. He took a deep breath as he looked his aim, and soon located the bird in the tree. Dronacharya asked, "Do you see the bird?" Yudhishthir nodded his head and replied, "Yes, Gurudev, I do." Dronacharya smiled and said, "Good. What else do you see?" "I can see everything. The bird, the trees, the leaves, you, and all my brothers beside me," said Yudhishthir smartly. "Put your weapon down, son. You cannot bring the bird down with one arrow," exclaimed Dronacharya. Yudhishthir felt very humiliated in front of all the brothers, but said nothing. Like an obedient student, he walked back to his place. Duryodhan was very happy at the humiliation faced by Yudhishthir. This time Dronacharya called out, "Duryodhan, come forward." With a sense of pride, Duryodhan went forward with his bow and arrow, feeling confident that this time his guru would pay more attention to him. He focused on the bird with ease and was about to pull back the arrow when Dronacharya called out, "What do you see, son?" "I see the bird, the tree, and you, sir," said Duryodhan, aiming at the bird. Guru Dronacharya irately said, "Don't waste your arrow, put down your weapon." Duryodhan went back to his place, gazing at his guru disdainfully. Guru Dronacharya now called Bhim, the second Pandav, and he too failed miserably. Now all the other princes were called one by one and sent back without letting them fire a single arrow. The only two who now remained were Arjun and Ashwathama, the son of Guru Dronacharya. Ashwathama came forward, and as he took aim at the bird, Dronacharya asked him, "Tell me what you see, son." All the princes waited anxiously for Ashwathama's reply. "Father, I see the bird only and nothing else," he said. Dronacharya further questioned, "What else do you see about the bird?" "It is wooden," replied Ashwathama. "And what about its eye?" Dronacharya asked. "I cannot see the eye as there are lots of green leaves around it," replied Ashwathama with confidence. Without further delay, Dronacharya told Ashwathama, "Put down your weapon and just get back to your place." Now it was Arjun's turn. Looking towards him, Dronacharya said, "Arjun, come forward." With quiet confidence and a relaxed mind, Arjun stepped up near his guru. "What do you see, Arjun?" Dronacharya asked him the familiar question. "The wooden bird with its open eye and nothing else," came Arjun's ready reply. "Do you see its legs, its wings, or leaves of the tree?" continued Dronacharya. Without looking at his guru, Arjun replied, "Nothing else. Just give me your order." Dronacharya was elated and promptly replied, "Fire!" No sooner had the words been uttered, the princess watched a wooden bird fall to the ground, 100 yards away with an arrow in its eye. Patting Arjun on the back with pride, he turned to the other princes and said, "Sorry to see all of you having failed in your endeavor. Please try to learn from Arjun. While performing acts of precision and valor, first set your target and concentrate your mind on that object, and then hit it. Success will inevitably come to you. While trying to do something, never deviate from your goal or lose sight of it. If you have eyes focused only on your goal, nobody can stop you from achieving success. Please do not blame your teacher for your failure. Teachers give knowledge equally to all the students. A teacher is like the sun, who distributes its rays to all. The sun is never partial to anyone," said Dronacharya. Duryodhan felt ashamed and turned speechless. He had learned a very important lesson: never to blame a teacher for your failure. So this story had a very beautiful moral hidden in it. And we learn from it that the greatest quality of a teacher is his impartiality and his desire to impart knowledge to all his students to the best of his ability. The student's ability in paying maximum attention to the guru also goes a long way in enabling him to achieve success. We must revive and respect the teacher-student relationship. Thank you.